Hey, are we still good for tonight at 8 p.m? Question mark.
Definitely going to flake.
Bro, I am pumped for this date tonight. About to be looking fresh, but she still hasn't texted me back.
Definitely can't do this date tonight. Hey, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. I'm sure a lot of y'all can identify with that feeling right there, where a girl flakes on you after you put all this effort in, or she does something else. It just seems like in 2022, women do not make any effort when it comes to dating. And as a guy, it kind of sucks. So today I want to talk about why women behave like this, and then also what you can do as a man to become the type of guy that women do make an effort for. Let's get started. So there's some things in life that just, that's how they are because that's how we expect them to be. Like if I want to go get a sandwich, I'm gonna go to a sandwich shop, right? This used to be a sandwich shop. Somehow they closed down a month ago. It looks like it's been graffitied for like 10 years. But if I want to get a sandwich, I go into the sandwich shop, I pay the guy $15, he gives me my sandwich. If I just come over here and sit down on the curb and hope that someone brings me a sandwich, it's not magically gonna happen because that's not how society works. And when it comes to relationships between the two genders, there's just certain expectations of what a man's supposed to do. And I think a lot of this comes down to the fact that biologically we are stronger than women. And because of that, historically, we've always been the protector or the provider. And there's always been an expectation that the man is the one who's going to initiate communication and lead things forward. Now, I'm not saying it's cool for a woman to make zero effort and lead you on or flake on you or ghost you. There also need to be expectations women need to live up to. And historically, this has been to follow the man's lead and to do so in a pleasant manner, of course, assuming she's interested in you. And that is what has been the main frustration for men in the dating market today, is that women are not living up to that expectation consistently. But first, before you get mad at girls, you gotta look in the mirror, bro. When you see a girl you're interested in, are you approaching her and starting a conversation? If you're talking to a girl who you like, whether it's online or in person, are you asking her, do you wanna hang out sometime? Because if not, you're not living up to your job as a man. When you get her number, are you actually texting her and setting up the date? Because I used to just text girls and not set up the date and get mad that the date wasn't being set up, but that's not her role here. It's your role to actually set up the date. And if you're on the date, are you sitting there waiting, hoping that maybe she's gonna make the move on you? Because that means that you're not living up to your responsibilities as a man. And honestly, that's probably 80% of the battle right there. If you just start doing that, a lot of girls will start to make a little bit of an effort and live up to their expectation. But that being said, there's definitely a few other key things that need to be on point. A lot of y'all are probably familiar with the great philosopher of our time, Jack Harlow, and he famously said, quote, "Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I could pass that bitch like Stockton."
Just joshing.
He wasn't joshing though. The point is, he is a premier musician, and because of that, he has options. So any girl that he wants to pass on, he can pass on, but he's got another option lined up. And the harsh truth is that today, attractive girls all have options, because if you rewind 10, 20 years before the social media era, girls might not have been super aware how many guys were into them. But now between Instagram DMs, Bumble, Tinder, if a girl's attractive and she has options, she's gonna be very aware of that. And you really can't fault girls for being choosy about their options, because if last week I met two girls and one of them I just clearly found more attractive, well, that's the girl I'm gonna make effort with. The other girl is probably gonna be a zero effort situation. The issue is that as men, we all wanna have this masculine pride, this belief that we could attract any girl. We're good enough for anybody. But at the end of the day, I think we're all aware of it, even if we don't outwardly accept it. There's gonna be some girls who choose a different option instead of us. But there is hope, bro. Like, I'm repeatedly shocked by how quickly a man can become a better option just by fixing his weak point. So you have to imagine someone new just met you, had a quick interaction with you, maybe saw some photos of you. Usually it's very obvious from an external perspective the one area that you're lacking in the most. The problem is we're usually not self-aware enough to identify that, and a lot of times we're stubborn about even trying to change that. And that's actually the first thing we do when new guys come into our Beast coaching program. We really focus on making them make that change, because all of a sudden they start getting way more matches and it's way better reaction from girls.
The biggest area you need to check yourself is your style. I can't tell you how many guys I've seen that they're wearing clothes that just don't fit their body. They're wearing stripes, bright colors, printed t-shirts, and they just don't look well put together.
And it's shocking how many guys aren't aware how bad their style is. And used to be me as well. Probably the biggest fix is to find some different style inspirations on Instagram. There's so many different types of style that can work, but starting by emulating outfits of someone who clearly has good style and you like that sense of style.
Another big one is haircuts. When guys let their hair grow out for over a month and it's just crazy, a girl's gonna start to think like, this guy is smelly, this guy is not clean because he's not well groomed.
Same advice here. Find a guy on Instagram who clearly has a good hairstyle, similar type of hair to you, bring that to the barber. The safest bet is to keep your sides nice and short, keep a nice clean fade, but at the very least, it looks clean.
And the last thing is your body. I know it's like kind of a given, but if you're overweight, you need to lose weight. And if you are scrawny, like bro, you need to put on muscle. Like no girl wants to be with a scrawny guy.
And look, you can be salty about this and be like, well, girls don't have to do all this work to get my attention. But bro, a girl's not gonna be an option for me if she's not hitting the gym, working on her body. You know, she's not grooming her hair, putting an effort there. She's not wearing some sexy outfits. Like you can complain or you can accept reality and level up. Gains, bro, workout complete. During the workout, I was thinking something that for sure is gonna make a girl not want to put any effort in is if you're not hitting the spots in the bedroom. You know what I'm talking about? You know the spots I'm talking about?
What are you talking about?
You know the spots I'm talking about. The thing is that if you're someone who struggles with premature ejaculation or erectile dysfunction, but they're both actually very common, it's gonna be tough to go into the bedroom with the confidence to hit those spots. But luckily for y'all, the sponsor of today's video, Roman, has you covered. If you've been struggling with ED, then Roman is gonna set you up with a free online visit with a healthcare professional, and if medication is appropriate, they're gonna prescribe it, they're gonna send it to you with free 2-day shipping in a discreet, unmarked package, no awkward visits to the doctor required. And if you've been struggling to last longer, they also offer Roman swipes, which are super convenient, they fit in your wallet, they're clinically proven to work, and they don't even require a prescription. And because today's video is sponsored by Roman, you know that they're hooking it up. If you go to getroman.com/beast or click that first link in description, you are gonna get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. That is getroman.com/beast, or you can click the first link in description. Ready? One reason in the
Oh, I
past.
thought you were doing gains, bro.
You already did gains, bro. One reason in the past that I know for sure girls made zero effort with me is because I allowed them to. Like, picture this. I get a girl's phone number, I text her a bunch of times and she stops responding, and then what do? Well, I keep texting her and I just keep trying to get her to give me a response. Well, now she knows for sure, like, why would I make an effort with this guy if he is just going to always text me no matter how little I text him or how short of answers I give him?
And this girl has you wrapped around her finger. She's like, I'm gonna get validation regardless of what I do.
The other time this would very commonly happen with me is if I had a date scheduled with the girl and then the night before, the day of the date, she texted me,
hey, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
and then I would be like, okay, damn, she can't make it tonight. Like, let's reset up the date right now. And then I'd text her back like, okay, what about this weekend? Are you free then? And then she would say, she wouldn't respond, bro. And then I'd be like, this isn't fair. Like, I'm making all this effort and she's not making any effort.
And the girl's thinking, damn, no matter what I do, this guy is still obsessed with me, still wants to hang out with me, and she loses all respect for you.
Like in these scenarios, girls were making zero effort with me because I was allowing them to. I learned the hard way that if a girl doesn't reply to one of my messages, the only response I can give is no response. That's the only response that communicates the message that if you're not gonna make an effort, then I'm not interested. I'm not going to allow it. In the past, I'd send a message like, hey, is everything okay? Or I'd try and set the boundary explicitly like, wow, okay, I guess don't respond then. But both of those things subconsciously say, I really need you to respond. Like, I need you to make effort here too. And if a girl flakes on you, look, sometimes she might say, hey, I forgot my friend's in town. I need to entertain her. Can we make later this week work?
And this is her putting in an effort, trying to set up a different time.
That's okay, but if she just says,
hey, I'm sorry, I can't make tonight work.
well, she's not making an effort, and the only response is no response, because there's nothing you can say that communicates the truth that, look, if you're not gonna put in an effort, I'm out. I promise I've done that in the past, and then 2 days later, the girl's gotten back to me and tried to set up a date.
Also, the girl's like, wow, this guy is no bullshit, and then she finds you even more attractive, and likely she'll text you back.
That's honestly the key way you become a guy the girls will make an effort for. It's one of those embarrassing nights where you order McDonald's delivery. It's not actually embarrassing at all. It's an awesome night. We got started filming a little late today, so it's 10:35. Still got some filming to go. And y'all already know the spicy, crispy chicken at McDonald's.
Better than Chick-fil-A.
Top tier, baby. Also got some McNuggets, some French fries. I'm telling you, bro, stop sleeping on him. And look, bro, let's assume that you're taking the lead, trying to move things forward. If she's being flaky or she's not responding, you're also pulling back and not responding, and she's still showing zero interest. Well, in that case, there's a very strong possibility that she's just not interested in you.
I think it's really hard for guys to sometimes let go. If a girl at first shows interest, and you're like, but there was a spark. Like, you're gonna waste all your time trying to go after a girl that's just not interested in you and waste all these opportunities of girls that are actually interested in you.
At the end of the day, something I've learned is that if a girl is interested in you, she's also gonna like forgive a lot of your shortcomings, or if you do something awkward, or if you don't do something perfectly, because she's interested, she's gonna see past those things. Maybe
and think it's cute.
Yeah, maybe she thinks, oh, it's like kind of like a cute, innocent thing that he did, and she's still going to make an effort. If a girl's just not making an effort, it's okay to let girls go. It's okay that some girls are not interested in me, and no matter how much I level up, there's girls that are just not gonna be interested in me for one reason or another. And being able to accept that, it's actually a very strong showing of confidence, because trying to trick myself into believing that every girl should be interested in me, and if for some reason they're not, like that's not, I need to prove them wrong, that's actually really latching on to insecurities, and you can go down this dark, deep spiral where you start latching on to all these girls who aren't interested in you, and
it just becomes really toxic.
And it destroys your confidence. Anyway, I hope that you found today's video helpful, bro. Right now, if you want to be getting more dates with high quality girls, then heads up, we are looking for a few more guys to bring into my private coaching program, the Bees Dating Coaching Program.
Just between the amount of dates that I've been on in the past like 2 months compared to the last like 10 years, it's insanely different.
Like, I'm starting to meet more girls in person. I've gotten a few numbers this week, just like walking around, going about my life downtown.
You know, it really has changed my life.
The guys in the program all get access to 5 live video coaching calls per week with myself and the other coaches, so that we can help them, personally work past whatever obstacle they're facing right now. They also get access to a step-by-step blueprint that shows them how to set up the first date, how to overcome approach anxiety, how to make sure that they get that second and third date, basically everything. Just click that second link down in description to learn more and apply now. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Please do hit that thumbs up button on the way out, and I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.